G'day, I'm Errol Thomas from Thomas Arena Products, and today I'm going to take you through the setup on the 1.8 ET drag. Okay, so this is our 1.8 metre ET model. The ET stands for Easy Tow, meaning that you can tow it off a tow board. So we can tow these behind your four-wheelers, your ATVs, your four-wheel drives, whatever has a tow ball, we can tow these with. Come in several different models in sizes. This is a 1.8 metre one. We also make a 1.5, which is for your four-wheel motorbikes. Okay, so the first thing we're going to look at is basically you can't really set up this drag because it's adjustable. Every part of it's adjustable. We need to set the ball height first. So we need to hook it up to whatever we're going to tow it with, and that will vary from every vehicle, or whatever you hook it up to is the tow height. So basically we're back the vehicle underneath the drag, and now it's just like your horse float. We're going to lower it down onto the machine and lock it in place. Okay, so it's locked onto the ATV here. Now we go through the parts of the drag. This part here is what we call our cutter bar, and that's what we use to sit down our base and remove all the material that's stuck to our base and give us a very even footing all over. This is our comb here at the back, which is adjustable. What the comb does, it allows us to carry some material so we can cut and fill our arenas. The depth, we can set the depth of our arena by adjusting the cutter bars up and down in 25mm increments across here, and that'll give us our depth that we're trying to achieve from underneath the wheels to the cutter bars. So if we wind this all the way down, okay, so we wound that all the way up. The wheels are just off the ground. This one's set at the moment at about 50mm deep. Okay, the other very important part about this drag is the ability to be able to rotate the toolbar. Toolbar meaning this bar here, which all of our equipment is attached to. So once we've got it set up on the ball, that's given us our height at the front. So what we need to do now is set the toolbar so that our cutter bar is level and flat with the base. So simply by adjusting this link arm here, you can rotate the toolbar back and forward. So it's really important that you set that bar flat to the base. If you have it set too far back, like this one here is right now, you can see that the cutter bar is sitting on its heel. So it's not going to do anything really for you at all. If you wanted to pack your arena and make it hard, this is what you do. So what we want to do is rotate the toolbar so that it's flat and level with the base. Right about there. So when we go forward now and put our cutter bar down into the ground, that's going to cut through underneath and take off anything that's stuck on the foot. Okay, so now we have the cutter bar level with the base. We can use the locking tab at the top here to actually lock that in position. You spin it around, give it a little tap with the hammer, and that'll lock that in position. Good thing is, until you actually get it in the ground, is just leave it loose for the first part until you actually get the tool in the ground, and we can make sure by digging and having a look that it is actually flat and level on the base, and then we can lock it up properly. Okay, so we've put our tool in the ground here. What we want to do now is just dig down along the side here and just check that our cutter bar is down level on the base. And you can see there, remove a bit of sand, not too bad, probably a little on the heel, so we can adjust that now just by using our link arm here, unlocking it, tilting our toolbar so it comes forward onto the toe, just like that, and then locking it up there. So as you can see, the cutter bar now is sitting dead flat on the base. So a good starting point for the comb is to just wind it down till it touches your riding surface. If you go too far with it and continue to wind it all the way down, it actually becomes a blade. If I went forward with that now, we'd end up with a lot of material in front of the drag here and we'll be just dragging it off. So you need to take it back up until it just touches the riding surface. And that will now cut and fill your arena for you. Okay, so when you set your drag up and it's set up correctly, your cutter bar is sitting on your base, you've got your material and your depth set at 50 millimeters, your wheels are wound all the way up, so you give it that exact depth. Your wheels should be just off the ground. One of the popular attachments we have for our ET drags are the edges. Edges are good for trimming all the material off the edge of your arena. We make those in the left and right hand. So to attach the edge up, simply have your drag so the cutter bar is just sitting on your surface. Get the edger up, slip it into the holder, put the 2 pins in. So once you've attached your edger, simply wind up the comb right up out of the road so the material that you're cutting from the edge of your arena can pass through under the comb. So when you're finished dragging your arena and you're happy with it, simply come back here and wind up the toolbar, which means you're winding the wheels down, and that will lift the toolbar out of the riding surface. Just like that. So now we can drive forward and take our arena drag out of our arena for disconnection. Okay, so to disconnect our arena drag from our vehicle, just like a horse load again, take the load off the wheels there, not too much, unscrew it, and you're free to leave. Thank you for watching the setup of our ET drag.